Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of the Inner Discovery Project. And this week we're going to go in a little deeper, take care of the itty bitty details, and really open our hearts up to our mind to understand what are our resistances and why we feel these resistances and how we can respond to them differently. And that's what I want to make a huge point about, is that you can choose to respond to your resistances differently. You can choose to think of them differently, and you can choose to look at them with a new perspective and a new meaning. It's important to understand that resistance is a part of who you are. Don't label it as bad, don't label it as it shouldn't be there or why am I feeling resistance. It's natural. It's gonna be there. But how you respond to it and the meaning you give to it is gonna help you work through it, is gonna help you move away from resistance and be able to still push through and do the things you intend to do. In this video, I'm gonna share techniques with you that have helped me move through my resistance and that have really worked and have really helped me to understand that when we are choosing to grow, resistance will be there. Resistance isn't there when we're choosing to be in our comfort zone or we're choosing to play it safe. Why would resistance be there? When we're choosing to grow and we're in the process of growing and changing and becoming and being, resistance is going to be there because it wants us to keep us safe, it wants to keep us secure. But it's no longer the time to play small. It's time to go bigger and deeper and really awaken your beautiful, warm light. So, the first way is to really shine light on your thoughts. What are your thought patterns? What are your beliefs? What are the thoughts you're always thinking over and over again? Really take the time to understand that and bring awareness to it. Bring awareness to the inner dialogue that goes on in your mind. How is it that you're talking to yourself? What does the dialogue sound like? Does it sound like a negative Nancy, or does it sound like positive Pearl? How does it sound like? Just bring awareness to it. Bring awareness to the things that you keep saying to yourself over and over again in your mind. And when you start bringing awareness to how you're talking to yourself, what your inner critic sounds like, and what the thoughts are that are constant for you, you'll begin to understand, oh wow, these are the beliefs that I'm holding on to, and then you have the opportunity and the choice to create new beliefs and choose new thoughts, because you have the power to bring to life the thoughts you want to bring life to. No one is doing it for you, no one's forcing you to do it. So you have a choice to choose thoughts that are empowering and supporting and loving, or choose thoughts that are disempowering and harsh and mean and rude. It's your choice. So choose what thoughts you want to bring to life. And you do that by bringing awareness to the thoughts. And by bringing awareness to those thoughts, you can change those thoughts. And the Buddha said this perfectly. Change your thoughts, change your reality. And it's true, because what you think is what the universe will reflect back to you. And this also reminds me of another quote. You only see what you're looking for. So if you're always looking at all the resistance in your life, all the struggle in your life, the universe will reflect that right back to you. So choose things that are supporting, empowering, and loving. By choosing thoughts that are empowering and loving and supporting, we can form new beliefs. And when we form new beliefs, we form new imprints onto our subconscious mind, because 90% of our lives are lived by our subconscious printing and our subconscious conditioning. So this week, the worksheet will help you work through what your beliefs are, what your self-limiting beliefs are, what thoughts you're thinking through over and over again, and helping you to reframe and respond to them in a different and meaningful way that is serving your well-being. The second technique that I've been using that has been really helping me is assigning new meanings to my resistance. And this has been really huge for me, because for me, the resistance that I feel the strongest is laziness and just this lethargicness, just not to do anything, just veg on the couch and watch Netflix or do whatever. And when I get that resistance of I'm just lazy, I have given it a new meaning, and the new meaning that I've given it is I appreciate myself, therefore I do things that are loving towards myself. And for example, like for me, if I want to work on this project, or if I want to read a book, or just anything that I know that I should be doing, and when I do it, it makes me feel really, really good, and the resistance comes up, oh, you're so lazy, or I'm not inspired, or I'm not motivated to do it. It's don't wait for that inspiration to take action. Action precedes inspiration. Take the action, the inspiration will follow. So that's the kind of the new quote or phrase I've been saying to myself whenever I feel the resistance lurking up of I'm lazy, or I don't feel like it, or I'm not inspired to do it. I just say that. It's like my cue to go and go do that thing, and then instantly I feel better. And if we suppress it, and we have this resistance and we're choosing to suppress it, it's still going to stay there. The second day or third day, you're still going to feel it. And this brings me to my next and third point, is that move your body. Do some kind of physical activity to get that suppressed energy out of you and through you. When we start moving the energy that's within us, we get it out, and then we can feel a new way. We can feel new energy inside of us. Our natural reaction is to suppress it. Our natural reaction is to just not deal with it. But when we can move our body or do some kind of physical activity, it's amazing for us, and it's amazing how we feel. And I've seen this with myself, is that when I started this project, I was really, really terrified and really vulnerable because I've never done anything like this. So I remember that day I went out for a really long walk run, and I just went to town with my headphones in, and I just was looking at the lake, and I was running and I was walking, and when I came back home, I felt lighter, I felt clearer, and whatever I was feeling, the anxiety, the worry, it wasn't there anymore, because I allowed it to work through me. I allowed it to sit with it, feel it in my body, and release it through physical activity. I also want to point out that resistance is normal when we're choosing to grow. As long as we're growing, there will be resistance, and resistance isn't a bad thing. And choosing to respond to it differently will help us to reframe our resistance into something that is more empowering, loving, and supporting. Be patient and be loving and be kind and gentle with yourself. I understand that resistance is a part of the transformation, growth, journey, and that it's gonna always be there. But you have a choice in every moment to choose what you want to bring to life, what thoughts you want to bring to life. And the thoughts that you bring to life will help write and create the story you want to live. So I want to also mention is that you aren't your struggles, you aren't your struggle story. That's not the truth of who you are. If it's not loving, if it's not supporting, if it's not empowering, then it's not the truth. And you have the power and your capacity to rewrite and create a new story that is more supporting, more loving, and more in alignment with your authenticity. So I really, really hope that the techniques I shared with you will help you work through your own resistance, and the worksheet this week will do just that, some more details of really helping you find new meanings for your resistance. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!